Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. We are back with another video, and today we have some exciting stuff happening. As you can see, there's a VS Code on my screen. We're gonna be doing a technical assessment together, and this is coming from some of the videos that I uploaded previously where you guys were asking to say how do we prepare for an interview and how do we tackle and technical assessment when we are in the interviewing process. So we're going to be doing that together today, right here, live on screen right now. So if you're new to the channel or if you haven't subscribed, please take this moment and hit that subscribe button. Guys, I need to get to 1,000 subscribers. I need 1,000 subscribers, and I want you to watch the videos, and I want you guys to like the videos, and I want you guys to comment on those videos. So any further ado, let's jump right into it, guys. All right, so we're gonna be doing this assessment. I'm gonna tackle two things at once. One is to tackle this assessment, then two, we're going to so I'm going to simulate, or I'm going to show you guys how Git Copilot works, and how it helps to simplify your coding experience and whatnot. And by the way, this video is not sponsored by anybody. I haven't gotten into that level. I know you guys think highly of me, but I haven't gotten into that level. So anyway, we're going to be using Copilot to code, but I'll just here and there and whatnot, and I'll tell you how it works. So let's jump into it. Let's check what this assessment is all about. So we've got an empty file there, and the assessment says that your goal is to produce working code that below are provided two different input files and an output file only. An example of the input and output is given to you without any requirements other than to reverse engineer the logic that produces the output. Your goal is to produce working code that produces the same output as provided given this input. The file input and expected output files are all provided in this folder. You should be able to execute your final result from the command line. If you were to name the program menu permissions, then you should be able to execute it from the command line using cmd or bash or other shell. They talk about the terminal there as follows. Then running that script there where it says menu permissions users.txt menus.txt greater than output one.json. So I'm not going to read much into this, but basically you can write this code in any of the language of your choice. So you can choose and decide which language you want to use to write your code, which is so beautiful that you can decide. So if you want to write in Python, it's fine, you can continue doing that. If you want to write using .NET, it's okay, but I'm going to use JavaScript for today. So without any waste of time, let's jump into it. So basically what we need to do is we need to output this file which has users or other usernames and what is this permissions. So we've got users and we've got menus here, or menu items. So we need to output this file exactly as it is, and this is the users that we have here. We've got all these users, so we can just reverse. If we were to input this, then we can get an output, an alternative output, and all that. So those are like some of the things that maybe I'll do around two in terms of how to reverse those things and whatnot. But let's jump into this task. So I'm going to open my terminal here on VS Code. So first thing first that I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a file. So I'm going to do a touch menu permissions functions.js. So this is the file that we are going to use. So the file is created there, and then within the file, this is what we're going to do. So first thing first, we're going to import, let's see, we're going to import the promises API, and then secondly, we're going to create a function to read the file content. And then thirdly, we're going to do, what are we going to do? Let's check quickly. Okay, goal. Let's provide an input. Okay, cool. So thirdly, we're going to create a function. Sure, don't know whatever you saw there. Hey, I don't know, that's not me, it's Copilot. It's Copilot, don't blame me. We're going to create a function that does what? We're going to create a function to pass menus.txt into a mapping object, and then number four, we're going to create a function. That passes users.txt. This should be txt here, sorry, txt, and map users to their okay, yeah, let's just leave it like that. And then this will be last one. So last one we will do this will be probably the main function. Let's just call it yeah, it's gonna be a function. To process the files and generate the output. So this is how, like, you prepare for just everything in terms of how you, like, this is how you prepare for your assessment, especially the technical one. So you need to map it out so you know what you need to do, where. Maybe we can do a last one so it's not sitting in the same place. To execute the main function, which is the above one. All right, so now that we have all this, we can start with our code. So this is self-explanatory. We're going to do that. We're going to do dot promises, and then because we're doing an import there, now we're going to come into this function. Like I said, this is to help read and pass the files. So we're going to use const read file. So what's happening now is the stuff that you guys are seeing. This is Copilot, as you can see, it's trying to finish it's trying to finish my code as I'm busy coding. So basically how it works is it works on how you code. So it learns from you, file path, it learns from you in terms of how you code, and then it's going to follow how you code in terms of the suggestion. Okay, let's drop that. Then we're gonna do a try catch here. method. So try, and then we're gonna do that. Let's see if that's the case. We're not gonna do a const, we're gonna do a return here. And we're not gonna return any data, but we're gonna do await. Okay, do you have that? Let's just delete this. So that's the works of Copilot dot read file. Then we're gonna say file path, and then that. So you see, that's what's happening now with Copilot. It's busy trying to finish my work. You see, as you can see, it's exactly just like auto completing stuff for me. But you just need to make sure, if you're using good Copilot, you just need to make sure that you know what you're doing, and then you come and change some of these things. Like I wouldn't say error, I would say failed to read a file. So fail to read the file, then do the file path there, and then still I will edit some of these things because I wanted to throw that error here. What is wrong? Okay, I'm missing a comma here, I'm missing a comma there, so that should be like that. And then at the bottom, I don't want it to do this, but I want it to exit on error 1. So I'll do process.exit. That should be it. So we should be done with that. And then we come to the function to pass the menus. Why is it completing my stuff? I don't want it to complete my things because it's not doing exactly what I want it to do. I'm not gonna follow it. I'm just gonna do my own coding. So we're gonna pass menu file equal to file path, file content, sorry, because here we're reading the content. So content, and then we're gonna take it as it is, and then we're gonna close that. Let's do this. So we're gonna return file content dot trim. So it's suggesting split. We're not gonna use split. I'm gonna use rather I'm gonna use split here, and then I'm gonna use that. So instead of using map, I'm gonna use reduce. So basically here I'm splitting the file content into lines, and then I'm reducing to create an object. So to do that, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do ACC, which is accumulator object, and then it's gonna be that, and then we're gonna do const it's gonna be index, then name, then do line dot split. So it's gonna be like that. Okay, I don't know what's happening there. We'll see when we get to that. To fix that error there that is happening, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna be doing that. Let's see what we're missing. Okay, that should be fine. That thing is coming from the one on top there, but it's fine. So we're gonna now go down, and then we're gonna do that accumulator, but then we're not gonna use the index there. We're gonna use it like that, and then we're gonna do number here rather. Then we're gonna return ACC accumulator. So here, I think what's happening here? Oh, okay, cool. I see it's waiting for it's waiting for this and that. Let's fix these errors before it becomes a problem. Okay, need to close this, and then that should be fine. Yes. All right, cool. Let's jump into the other one. We don't have much time. I don't want to spend like too much time here. Then we're gonna now create a function to pass users.txt and map the user. So what we're going to do here, we're going to split the file into we're going to split the file content into lines and then map each line to a user object, and then we're going to split each line into username and permission strings, and then we're going to concatenate the permission strings, and then we're going to convert the permissions to menu items, and then we're going to return an object with name and with username and object as we are requested to do. So to do that, we are going to say const to do that, we're going to say const this thing is trying to do almost. Well done Copilot, well done. You are doing well. You are not bad. You're such a good learner. You're a good student. You're a good student. Next time, hopefully maybe next year, I should be able to listen to you. By next year, I should be able to listen to you because you're such a teachable child. Return file content dot trim. Yeah, I use trim, and then no, don't do that. You see why I don't want to listen to Copilot? So dot split, then create a new line. You're gonna create a new line. Let's do that. Create a new line. Creating a new line, then we map that line. Now we map just like that. It should be like that. It should be like that. Yeah, I think so. If there's issues, I don't know. I don't know if there's issues. If there's any issues, I don't know. Yeah, it should be like that. Then we do this. Then, like I said, I'm taking time. Sorry, guys. So const that will be for username, like I said, and then it's gonna be binary permission. Maybe the split. Yeah, I might split. I'm gonna use Copilot a bit just to get that, because here we need two values, so it's gonna be that and for 2, and then we're going to do now concatenate the permission strings. So for that we'll need for all permissions, so that will be that, and then we're gonna do backticks, then we're gonna do $, then we're gonna have the bracket, gonna have the we're using plus now, we're not adding them. So we're gonna have a dollar sign again here in front, and then we're gonna close that, so there's no space in between there. So that's that. Yeah. And then what are we doing here again? So if that's it, now we're gonna have to go and do const menu items equals to all permissions. Then we're gonna do split, and then we're gonna do map, but that's not the finished one, so we're not using bit, we're using permission or perm equal to perm, and then gonna do a y equals to menu up index plus 1, and then if it's plus 1, then we're gonna do this. Now do the check, then we're gonna do dot filter boolean. So basically what we're doing here now, we're deleting. We want this filter to be able to remove all the null values. So what's the issue here? Let's check what is the issue. Menu map, then index. What the heck is going on here? What in the heck? So what's happening? Why am I getting an error here? Anyway, it's fine. We'll see when we see. So let's return and see what's happening here. So we're gonna return that, but I'm still getting an error, which we will fix. We'll fix that error. It's fine. Let's just move. Then what we need now to do is we need to generate the output. So to generate the output, we're gonna use const generate menu permissions. We're gonna use async. Then we're gonna do that, and that. Okay, let's move. So we're gonna say const users file content await that. Then we're gonna do the same thing for menu. Thank you, ChatGPT. Oh, not ChatGPT, but Copilot. You're a good learner. You're a good learner. Let's see. Menu file content. You're a good learner. Users password. You're a good learner. I'm loving this. So you see, guys, I'm no longer even typing. It's just suggesting things, and then I add. So like here, I will take it because I need to do this. I need to output the users, and then I need to console log, but not the users dot log, not the output rather, but JSON.stringify. So because users are 4, we'll change that to 4 here because we've got 4 users. And then the last one, guys, the last one will be generate. This thing is learning. I love it. So it's gonna be dot catch the error, but we don't end there, buddy. We're doing that now. Not doing it this way. We're gonna do it my way. I did my way, so I'm gonna say error. Gonna do it my way. So let's do this and see if it will work. So I'm gonna do it my way. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. We're doing it my way, not your way. So that would be an unexpected error occurred, and then we do that. See, do it my way, not your way. My way. Then we're gonna do what is this? Then we're gonna do process exit. Then we're gonna do that. So this needs to be closed here. It's open. What's happening here now? VAT. Okay, cool. I need an open tag here. Okay, that's beautiful. So we have an issue here that we need to quickly check. Here on the function to pass the users and map the users, we've got an issue there, which I don't know what's going on. So let's go back and find out what is happening here. So let's see. Oh, I see. We're supposed to be doing a check here. We are not doing the check, so there's question mark missing, and that question marks fix everything. So you see, when we're debugging or when you're having an error, you could be deleting that question mark and it causes you something and you don't even know what is happening there. So they said that when we're done, we need to run this file this way. So because I chose JavaScript, so I'm gonna say Node because I'm using Node. I've installed Node. If you want to check the Node version, I'm on 16. I just need to update it. I haven't upgraded, but to run our test we need to run it that way. What's happening? It created the file, which is true, but the file is empty. What's the issue here? Const promises. Oh, okay, cool. Let's see what the issue is here. We have extra brackets that are not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be like that. So let's delete this and then rerun our stuff. Let's clear and then let's rerun that. Boom! Off. Finally our function ran. If we are to compare the two, we'll see that they are very identical. So it means that our function works. Let me check something. So why am I having extra R's here? I'm having extra R while there are no extra R's here. Okay, why are we handling this? So this whole file, why are we having extra R's here? Let's debug. Let's go back quickly and find out what is happening. Why are we having R? Where are we not supposed to be having R? Where is that? So here we good. What's happening here? So just debugging Yep. So just want to check like what is happening there. Why are we having like extra R on our output? On our output we need to check and be able to fix that, because as you see here on the main one it doesn't have the R's, but we have the R's here, /R. So we need to make sure that we fix that. Just need to make sure that we fix that, which I'm suspecting somewhere here on the actually here where we're doing the indexing. So I think we might need to add something. So let's see. So let's try to remove that. I'm suspecting somewhere here in this function, because that's the one that's passing the menus. So if I would add is that index thingy, const index. So what I'll do here, maybe it would be to do dot map, because we spoke about mapping, and then let's do part and then trim it. Okay, let's delete this one, delete, then let's rerun. Boom. Clap hands for me, come on, clap hands for me. This now looks identical. It's like copy and paste. It's like I've copied and pasted this. It looks identical. So if you've watched up until here, thank you very much. If you want me to do any other technical assessments like coding live on the screen, please just leave me a comment there, like this video, please share it with other people. So this is pure JavaScript, nothing else, and I will be doing like some of the front end stuff, but usually back end. It will be good to just like work, in terms of how to approach functions, how to handle them, how to handle the errors, and all those kind of stuff. So next we're gonna be doing something different. Just wait and see. Just make sure that you click that bell notification icon there, so that you get notified when I post new content. I'm not going to edit this video, it's going to be raw as it is, because I think that's something special that you guys need to see, and this is what you're going to be doing, and this is what you're going to be going through as you do a technical assessment. Some of the tests or some of the interviews will require you to code right there and there during the interview. So it's very important that we keep it raw, we keep it simple, we keep it open. Anyway, let me not speak a lot, but please remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to comment on this video. See you next time. Thank you very much for watching.